right, good afternoon. Welcome to the midweek update. Simple Futures, here we go. Well, the market rejoices with the Fed's decision for the 50 basis rate adjustment. And with that, we got to talk about some levels. First of all, notice for this period of time, which goes back a couple of weeks here, we are back inside of this big double distribution where we've got acceptance up a little bit higher, acceptance down below, and we're working back up inside this what's called an LVN, or a little pocket low volume kind of area where price went trading through there at a rapid rate or pace, and so it didn't take time to thoroughly auction inside there and fill out this profile. Now, going back over some levels. Remember, down here from where we came, just prior to this Fed announcement, down here from where we came, last week's point of control, 42.14, 15.14, 15, whatever. You have to remember that, okay? Because, and we discussed this in the trade room as one of the scenarios that could make sense, and that would be if above there, then reach up right here. Got to watch this spot right here. 43.03 and a half. That's last week's high. It's also, look very closely here, follow to the left. Notice it's the lower area ledge of this pocket window that we're talking about right there, right? These levels are important, okay? 42.15, above there, last week's high, 43.03 half. If tomorrow, if this thing, I'm not saying it's going to, let's be clear about that now. I'm just saying if up then, if down then, okay? If we can get above there, call it above there like 0575, that would say, all right, yeah, you're getting through there. Then, remember a couple weeks ago, the all roads lead to 43.35 until they don't? Well, we know why. That's a big spot right there, 43.35. So this means if above 42.15, target last week's high, that pretty well played out today. If above there, target 43.35. And then the top shelf of that is right there, 43.63. 43.60. It might be 62 or 63 or something like that, but 43.60, like 3. Here's what okay, so above 40.03 half, you target 35. Definitely anticipate some arm wrestling, kind of, can we do it? Can we do it? I think I can. Above there, targets 43.60, call it 3. I would be really, really, really ready for even if it can get there. I'm not even saying it's going to get there, but if it can get there, I would be really ready for price to tap and roll. And if that's the case, then we're going to be talking about, oh my goodness, where is this thing going? And well, I think it could get ugly. Now, on the way down, I'd be looking for new lows. So when this thing, because it could get, before I'm even able to get back to you, middle of next week or something, it taps out up here and it starts to roll hard. You'll want to know ahead of time what to be looking for down here target wise. I would be looking for the century print down here at 4,000. 4,000, remember how important we thought that 4070 would be? So 4,000 can bounce back up to 4070. Fail, 39.12 target. Those are the levels on the way down. I mean, even if it doesn't play out in the next couple of days, those are the levels on the way down. I mean, So whether it's like tomorrow, Friday, or it's early next week, it really doesn't matter. Those are going to be the levels on the way down. It's going to be tag the century, print back up into about 40.70, fail, target 39.12, and then we will meet again and talk about what next after that. I've got some ideas, but we'll figure out afterwards. So review last week's point of control right here. We made it through there today to test last week's high. This was a really quick, swift up. We get some back and fill tomorrow that wants to trade back to, it could trade back and find support at like 42.50, something like that tomorrow for a run-up breach. And watch and see if breach last week's high. It is 43.35, I think, before you can say Bob's your uncle. And wrestle there for a bit for a possible continuation print up to that 43, these lows right there, that 43.63. And be seriously ready right there, really, really guarded, ready for tap and roll. If that's the case, then we're going to be talking about, okay, how bad and how soon is, bad. And like I said, then we got to be ready for what's it going to be? Then what's it targeting down here? And again, we already had cause for concern for that 40.70. We've already taken care of that. So we get a print down to 4K, back up to 40.70, and then down to 39.12. Those are the bearish levels on the way down. When and if, and I'll say when really. You have to say when and if because you don't know, but I'm thinking when, it taps and rolls. Okie doke. That's what I got. Good trade. Nice evening. Look forward to doing it again and being with you for the next update. Till then, take care.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me